Hello there, beloved. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in to join us on the AVAD channel, Babajide, as we do justice to the content of the 144th episode. Today being the 24th day of May 2026. Yes, I know you want to go into God's presence. I know that you not only go in there, but I would urge you to go with your expectation, your desire. The Bible makes us to understand that the expectation of the righteous man shall not be cut short. I pray that God is going to meet you at the point of your need, but your need must intersect the will of God, and you will be able to see Him release His miracles and His aura and His presence to you. You carry the presence of God everywhere that you go. We'll be sharing together from the 23rd chapter of Exodus, and today we'll be reading the 29th verse. Exodus chapter 23 and verse 29. I read quickly. But I will not drive them out in a single year, because the land would become desolate and the wild animals too numerous for you. When we start working with God, we will know that God has got characteristics. The first thing we will know that is that God is not bound by time. He created time, right? So when you walk with Him, you know that He has got times and seasons in His hands. The essence of you becoming intimate with Him is that you know how He operates. So He's a God of process. In this case, and taking this in context, God was trying to tell the Israelites the reason why He did not drive out their enemies in a single year, because He wanted them to see that wild animals were there, and because we know that we can trust God with our lives, the Bible makes us to understand in the book of Jeremiah 29 verse 11 that the plan that He has for us is of good, not of evil, to give us a future and a hope. He never wanted them to dwell in a place where animals will devour them. So in that, He was building in them character, He was building in them stamina. He was using the waiting period to let them form, not just be people that would claim to know God or would want to pride about with the identity of God. He really wanted God to be formed in them such that people be able to see the character and the attributes of God manifest in them. The Bible makes us understand in the book of Hebrews 6 and verse 15 that Abraham, after he waited, he obtained the promise. So this is what God is saying to you today, is that in the place of waiting is when you know God for who God is and for yourself. Don't let anybody go trip you to say that you should go for other alternatives. Please, the Bible makes us understand that we should not dig for ourselves broken systems that will not hold water. We have given our lives unto Him as a show of faith. Then we should be able to depend upon Him. We should be able to create in our heart the repository for the Word of God, which we would withdraw from when we are in trying period. Jeremiah 15 verse 16 says it, and this is how I put it, that I found the word, search for the word in the waiting period, eat the word. It says I ate it, and it became joy unto me and the rejoicing of my soul, such that the food that you need to keep going in the time of waiting would come from the word of God. Jesus Christ was recanting Deuteronomy 8 verse 3 unto the devil when he was trying to tempt him that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God, because that is the very life of God that we get to. And the Bible makes us to understand in the book of Hebrews 11 verse 3 that the words that we see were framed from the unseen word. So you would be able to take the joy of the future as a work of faith, to be able to stand still and know that God is God in your waiting period, and He will be able to tell you when He sees that your heart is right the reason why you are waiting. Please sit with this in the place of meditation. The Spirit of God, as our teacher emeritus, is able to explain to you in the very language that you understand. Make Him available to people all around you as you continue to power this up as a godly alternative in the cyberspace, doing it with intensity and with regularity. A day. Shalom, peace and grace unto you.